Hi guys, it's Kate with Kate's Regretless Life, and let's go ahead and jump into something a little bit different. We'll get into the tarot deck in just a minute, but I wanted to start out with a tea leaf spread today. So I've already had quite a lot of tea, and here's what we ended up with. First off, we may be dealing with a character who is heavy in the energy of Libra with a touch of Scorpio, possibly a little bit of Aquarius in there, and the tiniest smattering of some Gemini. So we may have a character who tends to be fairly diplomatic. This like desire to also be passionate, but be able to look at things from the bigger scope and have some duality. Duality comes up pretty heavily in this. That could be an excellent way to look at things considering what we've got in the cup itself. Okay, so this storyline is going to be about love. We can already see that because of the way the large leaves are hitting both the letter and the glove. But this represents somebody who's going to have to really be careful with their mediation in a matter of love. This is a love letter that is coming, but we can see that there may be some conflict here with the cage. And internally, we've got a heavy placement over both Mars and then some over Venus. So we definitely have conflict surrounding the topic of love. Now, interestingly enough, and this was not intentional, but my brunch lunch for later on has a little side salad with it that I made with beets, carrots, and sweet potatoes and cheese and onions and peppers. But the primary focus was I was in the mood for beets. Beets actually represent love and lust. So I decided, well, we may as well add those into this story. So let's get started. We know this could be a Libra dominant character. And let's just see where this one takes us, shall we? Okay, Justice, awesome. I had pulled that out anyway for the photo, but I didn't know it would be the one that would wind up, the most prominent with our first shuffle also. And a 9 of Wands. Okay, so we do definitely stick with the fact that we've got a Libra who is trying very hard to figure out, okay, how do I handle this? There's some stress around this. There is some wounded energy around this as well. And I'm thinking somebody wants to dip, you see the fries being dipped in the ketchup. Somebody might want to dip their toe into testing the waters, possibly with, I feel like one person has to leave a connection in order to go towards someone else. Now, they could be expecting conflict from the relationship that they're leaving, or this could all be about the person that they're heading toward and the conflict that they fully expect to have with the person that they want to go toward. We have the Tower and the 10 of Wands. Gosh, the Tower is in the reverse, so it looks like there's a big fear that maybe nothing will have changed. If our Libra character is going to be reaching out to someone, they're pretty concerned. I think things were a struggle, and I think that, like I said, mediation is going to be the key on this storyline. But if there was a pretty big struggle, they may be concerned that we might be picking up exactly where we left off. If I am trying to reconnect with someone, if I'm trying to open up a dialogue with somebody that I love, but we had a problem in the past, that problem may not have gone anywhere. With the Tower in the reverse, I would say nothing has changed. With the 10 of Wands, nothing's changed other than the desire to lay down the burdens. It really is starting to feel like somebody wants very much to come out of conflict, but we have the Devil. This relationship tends to turn into fire. Let me ask this. Do we have somebody that is leaving one connection and that's where the problem is? Or is it in reconnecting or moving toward the person that they love? Because of the love letter that is going to be sent and the need for careful mediation, I'm thinking this is leaning far more heavily toward a Libra who wants to reconnect with somebody. They're about to be taking that action, but they're deeply concerned that all the problems of the past have remained right where they are. But let me just check. Is this only about where a character is connecting? Ooh, 4 of Swords. Okay, hang on. Let me get one more. And we've got a pre-made sandwich in there, so hang on. We have got a 4 of Wands sideways. Okay, I'm gonna say that right now, well, let's see, Ace of Wands, 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. I'm gonna say that primarily the stress is coming from there was obviously another connection once upon a time we have a Libra that was in some kind of a romantic connection with somebody else. However, that's not the person that they wanted to be with. The person that they wanted to be with, they are now attempting to return to. This sandwich has been pre-made. It's almost like one of those sandwiches that you would see in like a, one of those vending machines. So it seems manufactured, old and stale at this point. That Four of Wands sideways, there is, the need to change a relationship. There was an unrealized Four of Wands because there was some other connection that was ongoing. There was a great deal of passion once upon a time and party atmosphere. I don't know if this Libra met their lover, on a vacation or something, but there's a decidedly vacay feel on this. And then almost as quickly, it was like, dang, what am I going to do? Look, we have a sausage party here. This is not great. This is somebody who was playing, I'm going to say, two sides of a relationship. They didn't know what to pick. They met someone on a vacation that was really lovely, they were very passionate about whomever this was, but I do not believe that they were free. I do not think that they should have or could have connected to someone, but I'm afraid that they did. Now they're trying to go back to that person. Let me ask this. We said it seems that nothing has changed. So what does that mean? If nothing has changed, what does that mean? They're going to be attempting. We have the Chariot, and it came out at a tilted angle, so they really can't move forward. It's almost as if, here's my thought. I think I think our Libra lead character is attempting to reach out to the person that they kind of had a fling on the side with and see if it's possible if that person would let them move toward them now, so that then they could exit the previous connection that they were in. They haven't left that previous connection yet. They're looking for like the soft landing pad of the relationship that they want to go toward now. This is where it says nothing has changed. They are not out of that former connection, but they are ready to finally leave that former connection if they can land softly in their other lover's arms. Who is the other lover? The Moon, possibly a pissed off Pisces who half knew that there had to be some kind of other relationship going on, but it wasn't confirmed. They weren't 100% certain. They could be French. I just see croissants here. And so that makes me think of, they could have also met, during the time of a crescent moon. But we've got an energy here of big passion for this individual. Actually, I'm going to keep that off to the side. They kind of knew, this Piscean individual kind of sensed or knew that Libra might have been playing some kind of a game, that they were hedging bets, or that they were in another connection, even though this Libra was obviously very passionate about the Pisces. The idea that this Libra wants to send a love offer to this character, by the way, does not have to be a Pisces, but it definitely is someone who kind of knew that something wasn't right, but they didn't know all of it. They had to intuit an awful lot of like, I think that I'm not the only person in this individual's life. I think there might be someone else out there. I just don't know. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so they could have been Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Looks like they're rocking a beet salad too. We got beets, we got oranges, possibly like blood oranges. We got red onions. That looks like a yummy salad. Got some grapes off to the side. Okay, so she was a giver. Knight of Pentacles, and she's waited a really, really, really long time to be given any kind of an offer. I'm thinking that Libra might have been very mobile. And, I only say that because we have like a food cart here that obviously is mobile and can be moved anywhere. But it's like, I don't know where that person is. They're like a moving target. They've been gone a long time. They're not even in focus anymore. She remembers them vividly, but they've definitely not been in her life for a very long time. So at this point in time, do you want to hear from them? Queen of Pentacles, would you like to hear from them? Five of Pentacles, I don't know about that. I think we've got some beignets here. And like puff pastry type stuff doesn't turn out very good once it gets old and stale. I'm thinking that this is pretty old and stale. I'm thinking that, maybe once upon a time she did, but I just don't know that that's the case anymore. The World. No, she started a new cycle. She's exploring all kinds of other cuisine, all kinds of other romances. She may be interested in somebody that's a Capricorn, or she may say, I can't wait to meet the vast array of humans that exist on this planet, because I'm just sure that someone is going to be a better match for me than that old stale connection of the past that Libra didn't show up for me. It just, they weren't there. Libra, you seem to be quite nervous about reaching out to her. It seems like you're pretty determined to do it, though. Are you going to? Even though we see you worried. We've got a Three of Pentacles. It still is questionable. And we've got like some macaroons here. And the T. Look, it's going to require a whole bunch of truth. Are they going to want to go ahead and give truth? I don't think so. I don't think that they're going to want to reach out and then have to explain everything. And that might be what they've been debating about, is how will I say, hi, I'm back. I really want to be with you. By the way, I'm still with somebody else, just like I was when you knew me before. I never moved on from them, but I really want you. I really love you. How are they going to be like diplomatic about this? You know, I met you on vacation. You were super sexy. I really, really wanted you. But yeah, I did have some other connection. And I know it's been a long time. And I'm almost wondering, I'm sorry to paint this person as kind of a bit of a villain, but I'm almost wondering if they tried to like package up and hang on to the memory of this Queen of Pentacles. And over time, it's just like, they need to talk to her. They're missing her. But what do you want with her, really, Libra? What do you want with that Queen of Pentacles? King of Swords. I want her to see me as somebody really awesome. I want her to, well, in this case, like merge with me, right? We got two different flavors of snow cone. I want her to be my other half. Okay, but baby, you had another person, right? Page of Pentacles. They're kind of saying, yeah, but I would basically, like, I'll always still maybe have some role that I have to play for an ex, but it's so small now that now I could actually genuinely have a new partner. It's almost like they could rotate importance. So look, this does not sound great. I know that, but this is what we've got. I could diminish the importance of the partner that I've had and make this Queen of Pentacles my primary. But yes, the ex would still always be a part of my life somehow, but now I could make that sexy Queen of Pentacles be my number one. There's always going to be something missing though, huh? We got a donut, so we always got that hole. We always got that emptiness. We always got something that they're never going to fully give to the Queen of Pentacles, but they do say that now they could give a lot more. She wouldn't be just a fling or somebody that they had passion with on the side and then went back to their other commitment. But they would almost, I think they're saying like, I could live with my Queen of Pentacles now and just check in on that ex. I don't know what is the deal with the ex? What is the deal with the person that you actually stayed with? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, it is sideways. I look, my immediate thought is that with our sushi boats here, there's something about a revolving door. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is always about cycles, but I'm almost looking at it like maybe the ex has some problems or something, and they go through a cycle of, you know, sometimes they need help. Maybe they are actually in a bit of a caretaking role for an ex, and it's like it was never the right time for them to be with this ex, but somehow that was like almost a karmic connection for them. That, you know, there's a reason that they ended up with someone who needed more help, and maybe they had to more or less be present for a person as part of their karma, like to learn how to be more caring. I don't know, there's something here about the ex has been a perpetual revolving door, but I saw that first as somebody whose mind goes round and round and round, and that's it. The ex is definitely a karmic in this storyline, but we have got the High Priestess, and it's sideways also. They understand that, even though I don't know that they can explain it, they understand that both the ex and the Queen of Pentacles are both people that they were like energetically bound to, bonded to. There's some kind of a weird trio of energy that exists for this King of Swords, this Libra person, that the Queen of Pentacles is every bit as important to them, like cosmically, as their ex has been, even though it's for different purposes. It's like they are the ones in the middle of a lesson. Now, interestingly enough, the ex may know that also. The ex could be like a very intuitive person, but so too could be the Queen of Pentacles, and so too could they be. We may have three, almost like a past life soulmate trio thing going on, where there's unfinished karma, and subconsciously all three of them kind of know it, or certainly two of them do. It's a weird, this is definitely a like a mystical storyline here. So what is the final answer on this? Is this person going to be reaching out? Is this Libra King of Swords going to be reaching out? We've got peaches. We got the Three of Swords. It is sideways. They're definitely going to be opening up, you know, that can of peaches. They're going to be addressing heartbreak. They're going to be addressing and even creating and stirring up old heartbreak. They're going to be addressing, I think, with the Queen of Pentacles, that I did betray you. I had somebody else in my life, but then I met you on that vacation and I was nuts about you and I indulged myself, and then I ignored you because I was still with my ex. By the way, I've always still been with them. I'll always somehow still be responsible in some capacity for them, but I can now make you more of a priority. So I betrayed my ex with you. I betrayed you for my ex, and I still have betrayal here, but I still want you. I'm sorry, I'm just being really blunt. Eight of Wands is in the reverse. Wow. Maybe the more they think about saying those words, the less that sounds like the thing to do. Maybe the more they're, I got beet juice on the back of that. Maybe the more they're going to consider, is that a good thing to do? Perhaps this is why we have the glove and the cage being so highlighted, right? There's a problem in all this. Let me just get one more. We've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. Even though this doesn't seem like a good idea, they're like, but I got to take action now. I got to. Okay. Wow. Oh, no. Now we have tea. Tea on the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. It's, you know what it is? It's that this Libra can't handle the loneliness that they're feeling anymore. They're so lonely, and it's almost like, I just can't take it anymore. This is them kind of like just doing it anyway, because they don't want to bring up heartbreak and betrayal, but they themselves are in such a space of need. Is there any advice for them? We've got the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Judgment. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. Look, do what you got to do, but just don't expect somebody to want to give you a new beginning, is what this says. Because in truth, you aren't really offering a new beginning. You're coming in as you were, with betrayal, still lonely, still wanting her, but you're asking her to take you back with basically exactly the way things are. So just know what it is that you're asking, because that is essentially it. You're not offering the Queen of Pentacles really much anything different than what you already did. Queen of Pentacles, do we have a message for you? Ace of Cups, Four of Cups sideways and dipped in tea. We have the Fool. She's going to really need to think about her heart first and foremost. What she wants, what she doesn't want, what she'll accept, what she won't accept. It's going to just be whatever works for her, whatever doesn't work for her. This is all on her choice. If she wants to connect with them again, she can, she will. If she wants to take a leap of faith and say, I've been lonely without them anyway, so I think I want to try this and see if I can get more this time, if they have more to offer me this time, she can, but she needs to look out for her heart first and foremost. What is going to fill her teacup? The universe doesn't tell her what to do. It's just going to be up to her. Should we get one card for what I've been calling like the X or the karmic? The Death card. It's time for transformation for her. Hang on. What is that? Dog. All right. Sorry for my dog bark there. Shh, 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 shh. Sorry for that dog bark interruption. We've got a 5 of Wands for her. So honestly, I kind of think that because that Libra is ready to go ahead and genuinely announce, like, I would like to be with the Queen of Pentacles, she can feel the change. And this is something that has been coming for a while. That 5 of Wands, like, this is a little like dessert fondue happening here. So there's been like a melty little pot happening for a while. And I'm going to say that her thoughts have been a melting pot, because it's like, yeah, I know things have been on the cusp of changing. This feels like she knows that it's time for some kind of transformation of what this kind of mess has been that she's been trapped in the middle of also. You know, being with someone who is in love with somebody else. King of Pentacles, you know what? I kind of think she's realizing I've been with a person who actually belongs with somebody else. What is it for her, though? What does she get? I never like to leave a character somehow just by themselves. A 10 of Pentacles. Well, she very well, we've got caviar here. She may very well end up with someone that's a much better match for her, a much better mate for her, a much happier and even like financially stable life by letting go of this King of Pentacles. It's so interesting. The King of Pentacles has acted like I'll probably always still have to be there for her to some extent. I don't think so. I think she's going to end up, you know, making out like a bandit. But she is aware that all this time, the partner I've been with was like in love with somebody else, was in love with that Queen of Pentacles. They should have gone off and been that King of Pentacles. And the time has come for him to go do that. Get on out of here. Leave me the dough, baby. I think she is very content with this outcome. I don't know if she's even going to be ending up with some other romantic partner, or if she simply is going to be ending up happier and more content and more stable without him in her life. So she's very much ready to let him go. Maybe that was also part of the reason he is now ready to come toward our Queen of Pentacles. All right, this could still be a very sticky situation, especially between himself and that Queen of Pentacles, you know, trying to find a way to get back into a connection together. But it'll be up to the Queen of Pentacles. She holds all the power in this one. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye.